Oh, Miss, today is hell, it's almost over. Today was 3/3/2024. 3/3, when you look at it, I always tell you 3/3 is viral thinking. It is the number four experience. What a lot of people in this realm ascribe to ascension and mastery and all this other stuff. I mean, if you want to look at it from that perspective, yeah, but it's what are you mastering? Are you mastering where you have already been placed in submission? Again, thought subscription. You're just going through programming. Trying to master the programming still leaves you in programming. Perspective. Everything's perspective. So the bigger thing on why I'm coming on to do this reading right now is we're getting closer to spring, the vernal equinox, the traditional new year, the end of winter. Winter for me and for almost anybody with common sense, winter is the days of the dead. Winter is where shit dies. But things die so that you may learn how to live. Things die so that they can go through a new cycle of life. Um, so what this reading is about is now that you're dying, will you learn how to live? That's a real question. Now that you're dying, will you learn how to live? You're supposed to be, like I said, back in December before we got to the winter solstice. You need to get rid of everything that is part of the processes that weigh you down. Going into the winter solstice, you're only supposed to plant seeds that you want to see coming into the spring. The things that give you life, not the things that keep on dragging you into Phoenix fires. So this is off the hip and no script. We'll see what's going on. And instead of using cards, I'm going to use dominoes. So I guess the first thing is, since we're dying, what was death? What was winter? So the first question is, what did the value of winter bring from 2023 coming into this 2024? Just ruffle my hand and see what comes out. Wow. Wow. Wowzers. 99. The end game. Can't get any more blatant than that. Winter is you're supposed to be letting go of shit. 99 is the end game. You're supposed to be letting go of shit. 9, vibrations. 9, control. Control your vibrations or let your vibrations control you. Holy shit. 9 over 9 still leaves you with 1 potential. But 9 out of a 9 will leave you 0. Everything. If you take the 9 out of the 9, it leaves you with everything. Stop giving all your vibrations to all the shit that has you under control. What's got you under control? 9 plus 9, 18. Your emotions. Your energy in motion is what has almost everybody on this realm, myself included, under control. Whatever gets your attention gets your energy, and therefore you become emotional about it. Even in the aspects of, well, I just don't care. A lot of people don't understand that. I don't care is still an emotional response. It's a negation of acknowledgement of the emotions, but the fact that you had to tell yourself that you don't care meant that there was something there. Holy shit, programming. So the winner showed you your programming. It showed you your 99. What was your end game? So we're going to honor that. Plus 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. Either way it go, that 9 is the whole issue. Vibrational control is the programming. So that's winter. Before you can get into spring, you have to understand that transition point. Death, the number 13, is that transition point. In order to get to the end game, in order to begin a new game, you have to reset. That's death. Death is just a transition point. So, what is the value of death? This was winter. Winter was your 99. What's the value of death? That lane of energy in between winter and spring. All right, that one feels good. It's a 14. You see a 41, 4 on top of the 1, and I honor that too, but in my thinking numerologically, it's really a 14, which is patience. What have you been patient with? What have you been patient with? What have you been tempered by? 14 in tarot is the temperance card. That's how you got molded. What's controlling your vibrations will mold you. So the value of death was what's got you trapped already sits on top of your potential. Remember a few minutes ago when we was dealing with the 99, I was telling you about your emotions, your energy being moved. The number for movement is 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. How you die? is how you moved. How you lived is how you moved. See, this is that domino that's in between death and life. What I gave my potential to will be what I become trapped in by, become the account that I'm finding balance in, and the whole bigger picture is 5. It's going to be how I move. It's going to be the lessons I learned. So now we come into spring, the vernal equinox, which, if I'm not mistaken, this year is 319. That leap year, that 29th day, kind of offsets it. Traditionally, your solstice is the 20th and 21st. More commonly, over the last few sets of years, I've been noticing it's been hitting the 19th. But normally it's the 21st. This year's the 19th. Vernal equinox, the spring equinox, the traditional new year, where things come back to life. Again, the question was, now that you're dying, we're still in the last days of death, the last days of winter, will you learn how to live? Here is what the value of spring presents to us. It's not what everybody's going to choose. It's just what the option is. And it should represent life. It should represent life. I can't make this shit up. Your 99 will become your 44. Your end game will become, holy shit, 2024. It's a 44. Becomes the point of manifestation. Just like with this one, where I told you 9 out of 9 leaves you with 0, or 9 over 9 leaves you with 1. 4 out of 4 leaves you with 0, or 4 over 4 still leaves you with 1. It's the duality of existence. One is really the other one, and the other one is really the same. Take your time. Contrarianism. Let me not do that. It's all the same. It's just you, in the process of calculation, you keep coming up with reasoning for separation. Knowledge. So spring tells you how to manifest. Holy sheep shit, children. What is this year? 2024, the year of manifestation. It's the dragon's year, the year of manifestation. Spring will show you how to manifest. But holy shit, the whole question was, what are we manifesting? What we became patient with. What we got tempered by. What lowered us into a set of programmings. And you'll have to let your life tell your tale. Remember, I told you right here, the value of death was whatever you gave your energy to will become your trap. Look what manifested. Whatever you got trapped into. Them 4s came to play. So now that's the value of spring, the vernal equinox. You can manifest, but you need to understand what you're doing. So again, the question, and we'll ask it directly now. Now that you've died, will you learn how to live? Will you learn how to live? It's holy sheep shit, Batman. Remember I told you that 18? There it is. Will you learn how to live? It's all based off of your emotional responses. It's all based off of how much struggle you have with your potential. Not how much potential you give to your struggle. Sorry, that's the problem. Too many of y'all are giving your potential to the struggle. You need to understand why that struggle already has your potential. Question that was asked earlier is, I'm having a problem. Somebody was saying, I'm having a problem finding my stillness. And my words to that young lady was, try a different perspective. Ask myself why I'm having an issue keeping it. Come into the awareness of why I can't keep my stillness. See, that tells you it was already yours. The other one was, I can't find my stillness, which means you got obstacles to go through. Mental programming. Remember, that 99 function, what you have been programmed into, will control your vibrations. How your vibrations are controlled will be how you move. How you move, 18, emotions. How you move is where your energy is going. So the whole value for the question of, now that I'm dying, will I learn how to live? It's all based on your emotions. It's all based on your emotions. That'll confuse some people, so let's just ask for advice. Advice on how to live and stop struggling. How to live and how to stop struggling. 4 and 7. Remember, this is lower vibration. That 4 that you keep manifesting, at current programming, it's lower vibrational. You only manifest in this matrix. You have to remember that your 7, your self-awareness, is above all this shit. 7 plus 4, 11. Justification. Remember, I say this all the time. Anytime you use that word but, prepare to call yourself an ass. If you don't start telling yourself the true reasoning on why you do stuff, you're the biggest liar and the fakest motherfucker in your own life. And you have to let your life tell your tale. So how can you live? Stop putting that trap over you and start placing yourself over that trap. Get out of the box. Stop trying to find a way to master what's already got you in an account of balances and set yourself free. Set yourself free. Get out of the trap. 4 plus 7, 11. 1 plus 1, 2. Stop thinking you know and start seeing shit for what it is. Not what you've been trained, taught, beaten into, concocted within your own delusional ass mindsets. Stop telling yourself what you want to see and start honoring what the fuck is really there. I don't know how relevant this is right now, but I'm going to say it because this was a prominent thought in my processes a little while ago was people are sitting here in a realm where the gods of old sit silent while the people beg gods of new who can't even speak. Did you catch that? We sit in a realm where the old gods remain silent while the new gods that have been created can't even speak. And from my level of awareness, you better watch all of them. You better start addressing yourself as source so you can see which one of these gods you need to be dealing with if you're going to play that game. So the advice on how to live, stop justifying the damn trap and figure out who you are. Because that's going to be the flowers that will produce the fruit. So I'll end on this one. Once you come into the spring and you've learned how to live, learning how to live still in a system steeped in programming very may well mean that you're still dead. So the flowers that you're smelling still might be poisonous, baneful herbs. Could go places with that one. I made a post about it. Not a post, but I put something in my story about watching out for, like here in South Carolina, the state flower, the yellow jessamine. People call it a jasmine, but it's not a jasmine. It's a baneful herb. It's highly poisonous. In some people's cases, just even touching it can cause skin irritation. Ingesting it can kill you. Yet in homeopathy, it is very good at nervous system conditions, eye ailments, pain management, shit like that. You just got to know how to use it. But like right now, you can go outside here in almost everybody's yard and jessamine is popping up everywhere. And again, for years, I've told you this planet in its biospheric function produces what its denizens need. Its denizens, us. It's the people on the planet, its inhabitants. So there's jessamine popping up everywhere because this year is going to contain a lot of nervous system and mental issues. It already has. So it's more prevalent because it's just like a good mother. She's already preparing medicine before the child gets sick. The children are already sick. So this is what you need to know about coming into life, but still feeding from the same sicknesses, even in homeopathy, using what is part of the poison as part of the cure is a process for life. So here's a gift. Spiritual homeopathy. If you're not going to let go of this shit altogether, here's how to use some of the same shit that you haven't learned is a programming function on how to find better subsistence in this game. Manifest. 2 and 4, 2024. 4. Remember that trap will show you everything you need to see. This is the balance. This is the projection. But the projection is also the reflection, and the reflection is always and almost always what you connect to. You see the light and then you connect to it. You see the dark and you need to connect to it. You need to figure out whether it's only the emanations of the trap. You understand that? So this is basically the whole shadow system right here. If you see that what you are connecting to is only a trap, stop connecting to it. If you see what you're connecting to is already bringing you balance, keep on projecting that shit. Keep on projecting that shit. 2 plus 4, 6. The field of infinity. The infinite probability and possibilities of where I can be found. 2024 is a manifestation point. Manifest you where you want to be found, but make sure that what you are finding is showing you life and not only taking you back into another end game of shit that just keep on yearly and continuously killing not only you, but us all. Unfortunately, in the collective consciousness, just because one part heals does not mean the whole vessel finds healing. It becomes a prevalent process of majority rules. Again, Sufi water folktale. If everybody else that is crazy think that they're sane, everybody that is sane will be seen as crazy. 2024, the King of Fire, that'll show you that. Whatever's ruling over how everybody is moving around with their passion, that'll be the system of containment. So that'll be the last word I give you on that one. Again, the most prominent question throughout this whole reading was, now that you're dying, will you learn how to live? Better figure out what's got your energy. And if it's really what deserves your energy or if it's just what you're used to giving it to. Wholeness.